Hi guys, Matt Shee here. Just going to run through a bit of a Zoom presentation on how we buy Bitcoin in Binance and how we move it into validus to fund a pack. So I'm just going to share the screen and I'll run through this with you. Okay, so here's my Binance. Now I've already moved funds into Binance, so I'll show you where you find that. So this is whatever currency we're in. Obviously we're in Australia here, so I'll just show you where you find it. So what we'll do is we'll click on this little person here and we'll go to wallets and we'll go to fiat and spot. So when this loads, so you can see here that I've moved Australian dollars into Binance down the list here. It says AUD and it's equivalent to roughly $69.50 in B2C. So that's fine because we're going to be buying a $50 pack in validus. So simply from here, we want to buy Bitcoin. So we'll click on buy. And in here, we would select of how much Australian dollars we're going to use. So I've sent over 100, so we can put that in. And when this loads, so 100 AUD, and down here we're going to be receiving Bitcoin. So you continue. 100 AUD, pay with cash balance, $100. Yes. Confirm. Now it's processing. Okay, so now we'll go to the wallet because we've bought the Bitcoin. Okay, so you can see here that I've bought the Bitcoin. It's sitting in Bitcoin. Now, before we send that to validus, what we want to do is we want to go to validus first to your account, and we're going to begin the deposit process of how to move it into validus. So this is my account I'm going to be moving it into. So simply just click on the top up button up here. Oh, I'm just going to log back in because it's timed me out. Okay, so we'll just go up to the top up button. And we're going to buy a 50 pack. So I'm going to type in the 50. Then hit the blue button here, multiple cryptocurrencies. Then we're going to put in the email address for this account. And we want to click on Bitcoin because that's the process how we're going to be moving the funds in. And complete checkout. Okay, so this is Coin Payments, which is a third-party processor, and this is how we move the Bitcoin into validus. So they've given us an address here. So we're going to copy this address by just double-clicking in the center, and I've got a Mac, so I can hit Command C, and that's going to copy that for me. And I always write down this number just so we know we've got enough of Bitcoin that we're buying to move over. So now we'll go over to Binance and we've already got the Bitcoin. So we're going to click on withdraw. So select coin, which is BTC. The address here, we're going to paste that in. So always check the numbers 37K PBDU, the first three and the last three. We can go back to Coin Payments and just make sure that address is right, 37K PBU. So we know that's right. And then our network is going to be Bitcoin and spot wallets. So we're sending over 0.003 and we only need 0.0022, so that's fine. If we do send a little bit more than what we have to, there's no issue because we can get the extra refunded back to our exchange wallet within 24 hours, so that's no problem. We always want to make sure that we click on this max button here. That's going to put it all through. Then we will click withdraw. And just to check that that's correct, yes, hit continue. Now it's going to ask for these are just codes for Binance that you have to send through. So I always get the email one first. So I'll just go into my email and I will just get the code they've sent through. And we've got 81512, and then I use Authenticator, so I'll go and get that code. Some people just use their phone number, which you can. That's no problem. Or submit. Withdrawal request submitted. Complete. Just wait for that to load. It normally so that's been submitted, which is fine. That's all gone through. So what we can do now is we can go back to coin payments and we just wait here. And what happens is where this square scan button is, it's going to come up with big green writing saying paid. What also is going to happen is Binance is going to email you and they'll send you an email saying that you've successfully withdrawn Bitcoin to the nominated address you've put in. So it normally only takes a couple of minutes and we'll just wait here and we'll wait for that to happen. And then once this says paid, then the funds are going to arrive in your validus. So it shouldn't take too long. Sometimes we might just refresh the button and it shouldn't take too long. That will go through there. So we'll just wait a couple of minutes. So I'll just quickly run through while I'm here. So while we're waiting for that payment to drop in, if we just go back to dashboard, this cash wallet button here, what's going to happen is the funds are going to land in there. So it will come in there and it'll say 50. So simply once that 50 drops in here, what we can do is we can just go to packages and we're going to be buying this 50 pack here. So once that money does drop in, this is going to light up and it's going to say purchase. So all we simply do is we're going to click on that purchase button. We'll scroll down the page a little bit and click a little tab, which is going to say I accept the conditions of validus, and then click purchase. So that's going to purchase your $50 pack. And then what you'll do is you'll go back to dashboard and you'll see in here, it will say total packages 50. And then over to the right here, it will say you have purchased TP50. Now, once that pack is purchased in here, it's going to take roughly 2 weeks for your first rewards to arrive, and then every week after that. So we'll just go back and see if it has arrived yet. No, it hasn't arrived yet. So yeah, it normally doesn't take too long. It depends on your reception. It depends on how good how good your connection is, but normally within a couple of minutes, it will arrive pretty quick. So every system's different. But look, that's all. I'll jump off anyway, but that's pretty well straightforward how you move Binance into validus. So simply leave this coin payments page open because you want to see the green writing here saying paid. And then once that says that, you can clearly close it. And then, like I said, we just go back to validus. We can just refresh it and it shouldn't take too long. It will drop in here. And then, as I said, just go into packages and choose your 50 and you're away. All right. Thanks heaps, guys. We will chat soon.